the standpoint. Yes, don't worry, it is the standpoint. And today we are talking girl child education, especially the role of girls' schools in women empowerment. Now, when you look around, there are quite a handful of girls' schools in this country. And one of them, I would dare say, is my own alma mater, Infantsman Girls. They call it Man's Sight. Our motto says, "Obranye wara bo, life is what you make it." We say, "Prom ti ho mawuda." You know, our motto says it all. And guess what? This month, on the 22nd of March, we are going to be 60 years. Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! No, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah no to school. Those days, 60 years ago. And our consistency. I mean, look around. If you know, if you have a moga in your house, you are blessed. Yes, I'm saying so. Yes. If you have one, I mean, one Infantsman girl student or old student in your family, you see that she stands out. We are unique. So today, I have my senior, I have my mate, I have my junior, going to be on the panel, and we are going to have a fruitful discussion. And of course, we are going to tell you about our anniversary, what the school has been able to do to contribute to national development. Today, the standpoint is dedicated to celebrating my alma mater. Thank you to GTP for my cloth. My dress was made for me by Ophelia Crossland Designs. Makeup products by Maybelline, New York. Maybelline, New York. You can't, I tell you, makeup is it. Won't paint or polish. You don't paint your face, you polish it, you know, nice. And Maybelline, you know, it covers up nicely. Beautifully applied by Nax Beauty Studio. She does my makeup all the time. Grateful to her. My Beats by Neo Trendy Trends. She's based in Tema. And I always fix my hair at Exotic Trends at the Marina Mall. We take a break. When we come back, you will hear the Infantsman story. And I've told them, in fact, I've been very nice to them. Nobody should spill my school days secret. We'll be back.
To the women who inspire, thank you for the push to always do better. To the boss ladies who keep it lit while handling their business, cheers. To the Facebookers and those who do it for the gram, we see you, fam. To the mothers, friends and sisters who are there for others and still do great things for themselves, you are the real MVPs.
For every occasion, we've graced alongside you, for making us a part of all you do. GTP has come this far because of you. Yet Damase. We love you, God. Thank you for the gift of you.
Water gives life. Water is life. Enjoy the pure, refreshing taste of Awake purified drinking water, which comes in a uniquely designed bottle with a lemon green tap. Water is your perfect way to stay hydrated. And remember, for every bottle you buy, an amount will be donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center, Ghana. Awake purified drinking water. One for life.
For bulk purchase, contact 0262 351 251.
Awufun kozina woku wuhui beba mfaswa mawa
Obrei ofi wara.
Omansika wazi titui beba mfaswa mawa
Obrei ofi wara.
Enti bibia besi uyeya Ofi wara umozembo Ofi wara obrei ofi wara nina ofi wara ofi umozembo Obrei wara bo odumankumo. Obreyi waraboteyo.
It won't take. We'll be back to continue this. Honestly, those who actually wrote this ode from Fancyman, I mean, I don't know what went into it, but that song has a spirit of its own. Welcome back to the Standpoint. I nearly said welcome back to Fancyman. Welcome back to the Standpoint. And today we are talking about girl-child education, and the focus is on my alma mater. I have the president of the All Students Association and then 2 representatives from the various groups that are sponsoring the anniversary, the 60th anniversary this year, which is on the 21st of March 2020. But before then, of course, let me go and look for money. The Standpoint is sponsored by GTP. GTP, like Infantile Girls, they say, our style is ageless and we are very stylish. Our pattern is timeless. We are timeless, no matter how, I mean, we are like, you know, the cock. It can yeshe, we are timeless. We don't expire. You know, look at me, 50 years and still rocking it, and they pay you. Okay, don't worry. You know, our designs are endless. You know, what we can do is endless. You know, we are found everywhere, including chop bar. Even the chop bar, we are excelling. Okay, yes. Our beauty never fades. You know what I'm saying? GTP, timeless, just like Moga, timeless. You know, and on the set, I have with me the president of the Infantile Girls All Students Association, Madam A.C. Hammond. She's a banker, an astute banker. You know, I told her, Auntie, welcome to the Standpoint. It's good to have you here.
I love being here with you.
Next to her, I have my junior. She is Emma Fapapo is a fashion designer and a rep from the Moga 95-year group. Moga 95. She's a very, very good fashion designer, though she hasn't sewn for me before. I see she's been sewing for her mate. Me, she hasn't sewn for me before. It's okay, Laya. Emma, good to see you.
Same
and
here.
Welcome.
Same
I love
here.
your hair anyway.
Thank you.
But you people, you are a genius, but you are too known. See, look at the color of your of your t-shirt.
Don't worry, we'll give you one. We'll give you one.
Next to MFI is my mate, my classmate, Jacoba Amwa, and she's a business executive and with Moga 89. I mean, we are there. Moga 89. Moga 89. One more say my mom crank up. So we are actually sponsoring the 60th anniversary this year, and it's so unique and so important to us because 60 is a milestone, and we are blessed and fortunate enough to. Of course, we are also supported by the 2005 year group, right? Is it yes. The 2005 year group as well?
85.
And then 85.
75. 82.
Oh, okay.
That's my group.
Your group, okay. So we are being supported. Jacoba, how has it been? You're looking good.
Thank you, Gifty. It's good to be here.
How many years since we left school?
I don't even know. 30.
Hey, my friend, we are not that old. We are not that old for you not to remember.
Recently, I was told that we left university 20 years ago, and I was shocked.
Yeah. That we left in Fatima 30 years ago. 30. Emma, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
How's your year group? Are you very active?
Oh, yes, we are fabulous. I mean, I think we are the loudest year group so far.
I won't be surprised. Because I met some of you at Akwemufi.
Yes.
You know, one of your colleagues is married to the Saint who is a very good friend of my husband.
Yes.
And Lord have mercy.
Oh, yeah. 3 of us can, bring a building down.
I know, right? Now, Auntie AC has been, Madam A.C. Hammond, we call her Sister AC, we are sisters, has been the president for how many years now?
4. It's my second term, and thankfully it's coming to an end.
Oh, but how?
Elections in April, I need to announce this. So get yourselves ready. We are headhunting, we are scouting for people who would love to be in this leadership position. It hasn't been easy, but it has been fulfilling because we have such vibrancy in the way the year groups have organized themselves. The dynamism of Morgans, I would say, is unequaled. I have had some schools actually tell me that things have been very different. And it's amazing. Call a meeting, you would find maybe a scanty attendance, but call a year group meeting, it's probably a whole crowd. A whole crowd of enthusiastic old girls who want to bond and who are willing and able to support infantsman girls. Everybody digs into their pocket and puts their shoulders to some project. And so we've been able to really support the school in ways that we believe will transform into the levels of girls that we produce for Mother Ghana. That actually is the motivation that keeps us going.
That's why I was
We
coming. So how
continue
do you
to do
manage
it.
it? Because I'm terrible. I'm sitting here feeling all guilty. My president is here. My year group president is here. I don't think I've even attended one single meeting.
And that is why I'm doing this call, knowing the elections are coming up in April. I'm doing this call because you need to do an introspection, set yourself and be sure that you are ready to take up this tough job. You have your family to manage, you have MOGA to manage, you have your own business, or maybe the public service or private service that you work for to manage. And so it's almost a totally crazy kind of schedule that you have to adopt.
How do you think infantsman has influenced you as a person to be the achiever that you are today?
I think I'll say one thing. Infantsman is not a Dabi school. Day in, day out. Our life is...
Did you carry that right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. So it's like every day you are surmounting one challenge or the other, and that builds you. So when you come out, wherever you go, you stand strong, you are confident, you are... It's like nobody can bring you down. And that people don't expect from women, especially in our society. So then they tend to say, "Fansma for them, we too know." But it's not that. We are just a different brand of women who are brought up to stand out wherever we are and to face difficult challenges.
Would you say that the empowerment started right from school?
Oh, yes. I personally went to Fansman a very timid girl. By the end of year one, I was a different girl.
Chai, the spirit entered you.
Yes. So by the end of year one, you realize I can't be this soft here. You have to, stand up for yourself, do things for yourself, and conquer whatever challenge is thrown at you. So the empowerment is, as soon as you enter that gate, it starts from there.
Do you believe that the existence of girl schools, I mean, exclusively girl schools, has contributed in shaping the Ghanaian woman today?
I think so, because, I was an infantsman from 1 to upper 6, and primary school was obviously mixed, and coming into a place where you have bigger sisters who, some are nice, some are nasty, some are very jovial, but you learn from all these people, and you also try to find yourself in the midst of all the mix that you are thrown into. And then also, you realize that in a way you are on your own, and you need to carve a path for yourself. You need to be able to organize yourself, I went to Form 1 at 11. These days, if you tell somebody to send her girl to a boarding school at 11, they will think that you are being wicked. But because of the current system we are in, people tend to go into the boarding schools pretty later.
We've had periods where infantsmen had been really up there, and we've had periods that we are talked down and the publicity is all negative. How do we build a system where there is that sisterhood? I mean, I know Issy has talked about, MOGA being involved, and that's MOGA, all students being involved, being supportive, but we haven't had it like that always. How do we sustain such bonding and support for our young ones in the school, and then that love and commitment towards our school?
I think the more we're able to reach out to the school itself through our support and through interacting with the students themselves, because I remember during our time, Mrs. Crawford brought in old students who also spoke to us, even spoke to us about the time that they had some she-boys, because there was a time the school had boys. Yes, and so you learn about the history. You also meet people like Christine Churcher, all those who have passed through the system, who have made it in life, and you tell yourself that I can also be there. But I think that if we have an all-embracing approach, and we don't tend to be very judgmental, because sometimes all student gatherings can be a threat to people, depending on where you are in life. Or I believe that everybody has had that opportunity, and therefore it's how we approach it, and also the more what AC and her team has been able to bring us up to, we sustain it by each year group getting together. I think that it starts from the year groups and then it moves up to the national level.
You know, on the 8th of March, that's International Women's Day, my friend and sister launched her book called Same Elephant. You know, Same Elephant, that's the title of her book, Same Elephant. Is that irrespective of where we are coming from, our differences. We can't all be the same. Yeah. We can't all agree. You know, we can't all like the same thing. In fact, we don't even have to like each other. No. But then we are in the same soup. We are all women. We have something in common and we have the same goal. Madam President, let me take a break. When we come back, I will continue this discussion. You tell me about your school days, your year group, all the crazy things. During our year time, we stayed there cool, and that's my trump card. We took over the dining hall.
Led by Jinana.
Led by Jinana. We lost though. We lost when we didn't understand, so we stayed there cool. We mock parliament. We lost and we didn't understand why we lost, so we stayed there cool. And then anyway, let me take a break. When we come back, we'll discuss, we'll talk more about this and let you know why we love our school Infantsman girls so much. They call us man's side, but it's okay. Yeah, we are not your normal girls, you know. We are human beings made up of the feminine and the masculine side. When the masculine side has to come, it comes out. When the feminine side has to come, it comes out. But don't you dare mess up with the moga. Asamato. On that note, I'll be back.
To the women who inspire, thank you for the push to always do better. To the boss ladies who keep it lit while handling their business. Cheers. To the Facebookers and those who do it for the gram. We see you, fam. To the mothers, friends and sisters who are there for others and still do great things for themselves. You are the real MVPs.
For every occasion, we've graced alongside you for making us a part of all you do. GTP has come this far because of you. Yet Damase. We love you, God. Thank you for the gift of you.
Hi, my name is Ohineyere Gifty Auntie. I'm an author. Have you had your copies of my books yet? Yes. Currently, I have 3 books. One is already on the market, A Bit of Me. Now, A Bit of Me is arguably the most inspirational book when it comes to Ghana. Within a week, it became #1 on Amazon under the survival biographies category. Yes, that's how powerful it's been. Many testimonies have come out of it. Now, when I turned 50 recently on 23rd January, we came out with a special birthday edition of it. Nicely designed, as you can see. It has the kente, and that kente, by the way, is called Gifty Auntie Kente design on it, and then we have the gold 50th birthday edition embossed on it. So it's a special edition. It's out there. Now, my second and third books are 50 Nuggets at 50. The 50 Nuggets is about my 50 experiences in my 50 years on earth. 50 of my experiences on earth in the 50 years that I've been around. I mean, you read, you think you know me, you'll be shocked. You know, you'll laugh, you will cry, but you get to know me better and you get to know yourself better as well. And the third book, I call it The Best of You. The best of you. The slogan for the hashtag for my Facebook, A Bit of Me, is be the best version of yourself. The best of you encourages you to bring out the best in you. I mean, you can see yourself through this book as if you're looking through the mirror. It's just to encourage you, to motivate you daily. Short quotes, but they are very powerful to keep you going. So please, we have the vendors on screen now. Get in touch with them. Get your copies of it. If you're watching this before March, the two books, 50 Nuggets at 50 and The Best of You, will be available at the first week of March. But until then, you can call 0543-618182 and pre-order those two books. The 50 Nuggets at 50 comes in hardcover. So yes, it's a very special book as well. And then when it's out in March, you can contact any of the vendors and you get your copies to read and to enjoy. Remember, it's all about you. Today's readers are tomorrow's leaders. We all aim to be the best of ourselves. Thank you.
Damiti wawa yamfenije anye ndukazi anya hubrasi moyambro obranyi warabo prom si ho mauda obranyi warabo teyo obranyi warabo prom si ho mauda obranyi warabo onyateyo obreya.
Now on the 21st of March 2020, just be at Infantsman Girls Secondary School and you will have a wonderful time. Let me say thank you to my supporters. That's Kodam's Gifts and Stationery. She is a Moga, my year group. Tina Jan, I nearly saw Dami Adams, but yeah, she's Mrs. Tina Jan, but she's Tina Dami Adams, you know, Moga. Go-Got Yogurt, Cake Technique International, Awake Purified Mineral Water, and Casaprecon Royal Drinks. Thank you so much to all of them. House of Foods, Antivera, so grateful to you. Yep Cleaning Services, Juice Time, and Mami Fridays Bakery and Catering Services, and of course, Dream Oval. They power our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh. Remember, this program is also aired on ABN TV on Sky Channel 195, which is across Western Europe, parts of Canada and Asia. It is also on Virgin TV Channel 842. Right here, we are on 5 channels. Joy Prime on Sundays at 6:30 p.m. On Praise TV on Saturdays at 4:30 p.m. Facebook Live, the Standpoint Facebook Live, on Sundays at 8 p.m. It's on YouTube and then on our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh. My second and third books are also out. That the 50 Nuggets at 50 and then The Best of You. So go out there and get copies and get motivated, get inspired. Education, education, education. And we are not here just because of the classroom education, because we read outside our comfort zone. Read, read, read. It's so sexy to be a knowledgeable woman and a man out there. Now back to the set. Oh, but let me go and acknowledge my audience. We have a representative from Moga 89 here. Clap for yourselves. Let's see you by hand. Oh. You are the JS. You are the SS.
Yes, we were the third batch of
the
SS.
third batch. Okay. Now, how was Infantsman for you?
It was one amazing place, and we can never forget the singing practice with Mrs. Scruffy.
Who can forget? Who can ever forget that one?
It's always something that has stuck with us. At our meetings, we are always singing. And I remember one particular thing that happened then. I think it was it was speech day.
Did you sing the Akbeneza?
No, we didn't. We didn't. She was teaching us the song for speech day. And somehow we didn't sing the song well. The auto part was messed up. And she punished the whole school.
Yeah.
We slept at the chapel till daybreak. There were things like that, but they also made it fun.
Yeah.
Made it fun.
Atesi, your group, your time, was it?
It was good. It was those days when we had to learn to control our bodies in the way we walked.
Mrs. Echampo.
Yes.
Mrs. Asiedu. Yes.
You know, in fact, Vida, you brought first.
Okay.
And you know, the composure, the poise, the way they carried themselves was really something
chin up,
to
shoulders
yes,
up.
want to do. You know, when you see them coming from their homes down towards the roundabout, you can see a lot of elegance.
Yeah.
You can see control. And so all of us learn to do that kind of thing. It's not for anything that we keep saying that, hey, you need to really watch and be a real lady the way we were taught our days.
Yeah.
I recall at one entertainment, this gentleman from St. Augustine's, they had come to the school in their white shirts and jeans, looking very, very crisp. You know, they were coming to Infantsman, so you know how it is, and it was entertainment. Now, this dance had come, Mezop.
Yeah.
You know how Mezop goes.
Yes.
You go up and down and all that. And it was quite new. So this guy, I think, wanted to show us his skills. So it's entertainment, and he comes and goes, and he was a very tiny one. Now he goes and, you know, do that. He goes, hey, you know, Mezop, we're all like that. So Asarijan happened to be sitting close to the speakers with a mic. He just looked at the boy and was like, now why crab you know, and we went like, oh man. I mean, this guy was showing us, and it was nice. I wish I could do it for you to see. I mean, it was really...
to do it. I beg, get up, do it. Mama Presido, say.
We go, no. You know, and this was very tiny. I mean, I didn't go down because of that, but this guy went down and came up, you know, skillfully, and we really loved watching him. And then this, you know, some of these things sounded alien, you know, to some of the headmistresses we met. But those were our days. You know, it was just everything being so proper, everything looking so good and sharp, and you have to be within a certain rule and all of that. One of the things I loved was the music during Interco. We just sang the Moma Fansman who say, you know, we used to have Engman House. Engman Real. Engman Books, Katuza. Engman. You know, I think that we really found a way of exercising our vocal cords in Fansman. Because some of us didn't even know how to shout and all of that. But we learned all of that. In the midst of it was also the way we had to focus on learning.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Those were the days when we didn't have teachers. Look at where we were, almost inside the bush. It's no longer a bush. Now you can see the school gates looking beautiful and all of that.
There was a time that we had to go and fetch water, and I was wearing talote. we were going to Abonko, and then going somewhere my chaloto got torn, and I left, and then everybody started laughing at me. You know, I thought they were laughing at because of my turn, but then there was a signboard that says Asemasa.
I remember that.
There's a place signboard, that's the name of the place, Asemasa.
Yes.
Asemasa. Do you think that all students must be allowed more say in the running or activities of the school than they are being allowed now to do?
It's a chicken and
This,
egg.
I will come back to you.
It's a chicken and egg kind of argument. I think that all students have a serious stake in their schools and need to have a say. On the other hand, I think that we shouldn't also push it so much that the school loses its grasp on its activities and the school doesn't shirk its responsibility, as well as existing parents. Because I've had chances where maybe one house says, let's go do this, let's go do that and all. And my question is, so what are the existing parents also doing? Because give or take, we are all parents, have children in other schools where you have to ensure that they are also comfortable. So much as you want your school to be at a certain level, the old students should have a big say in the school, but I think that each stakeholder must be found to be doing their bit, and it's very critical for me.
I totally agree to that. I totally do agree to that. Yeah. Anafa, you wanted to add something to that?
Yeah, I wanted to say that in recent times, it seemed like the old girls getting a quota for their children or for their wards to go to the school has been reduced.
Yeah.
And that is not motivating
But the
enough.
president is always in trouble.
Yes. Our year group, people have contributed 7,000, 10,000, 5,000. And it's time for my ward to go to school. And I can't get my ward in this school. Then what's my motivation? I know I'm doing it because I appreciate what Ifantiman gave me in the past. But I'll be more motivated if I know what I'm doing, my daughter will also benefit.
Yeah, mutual benefit.
Yes. So I put in more, and I think it even helps the government.
Yeah.
Because if old girls or old boys are helping more and more, the government has very little resources to spread around. So this is a way of getting the old girls to also support, and then the school gets to develop. Yes, we have to be careful about that part where then the old girls or old boys take over. And then if you are not an old girl, then we want others to also go to the school, but we also want to make sure that our children benefit from what we are putting in.
Yeah, okay. Auntie, you want to add something to it? Then we'll take a break.
Let me just say that it's not a blind kind of introduction of our wards into the school, because we have our own criteria. And so we are not just going to allow old girls to send in their wards who are not doing well.
Yeah.
We have a certain standard that we are also protecting. So we start, I think every school does that. They start from a certain level where we are looking at some achievement. Okay, we want some standardization, and therefore, even if you're an old girl contributing, we want you first to let your wards choose the school. Because if you feel that proud of your school, I think that you should, for a start, let the child take Infantsman or any other school for that matter. As your first choice.
Yeah.
So that is the basis where we cut out, and it becomes a thorny issue.
Yeah.
When admissions are on, they choose other schools, they don't get it, and now they want to come in. We have to say that no. We are looking at the people who chose Infantsman first. That's what we do. And then we look at the results.
Right. Let me take a break. When we come back, we'll be getting into the 60th anniversary, which is some few days away, and what the various year groups have done for the school or are doing for the school, and then what is going to happen that day, that period where even if you are not an old girl, you have to be there. If your child is there or not, you have to be there. I mean, come and see. Come and see you. Come and see. Come and see you. Come and see. Come and see what the Lord has done. 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 Okay, I'm not just only a Moga, I'm a Fanti too, so it's in there. The comedy is in there as well. Don't worry. But well, let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth. My dress was made for me by Ophelia Crossland Designs, makeup product always by Maybelline, New York. And I would like to say thank you to them for giving me product as giveaway during my 50th birthday worship program. So grateful to them. And then my makeup always applied by Nax Beauty Studio. My beats by New Trendy Trends. We take a break. When we come back. Yes, baby. Moga is 60, y'all. We'll be back. Hi, my name is Gifty Auntie. I'm an author. Have you had your copies of my books yet? Yes. Currently, I have 3 books. One is already on the market, A Bit of Me. Now, A Bit of Me is arguably the most inspirational book when it comes to Ghana. Within a week, it became #1 on Amazon under the survival biographies category. Yes, that's how powerful it's been. Many testimonies have come out of it. Now, when I turned 50 recently on 23rd January, we came out with a special birthday edition of it. Nicely designed, as you can see. It has the kente, and that kente, by the way, is called Gifty Auntie Kente design on it. And then we have the gold 50th birthday edition embossed on it. So it's a special edition. It's out there. Now, my second and third books are 50 Nuggets at 50. The 50 Nuggets is about my 50 experiences in my 50 years on earth. 50 of my experiences on earth in the 50 years that I've been around. I mean, you read, you think you know me, you'll be shocked. You know, you will laugh, you will cry, but you get to know me better and you get to know yourself better as well. And the third book, I call it The Best of You. The best of you. The slogan for the hashtag for my Facebook, A Bit of Me, is be the best version of yourself. The best of you encourages you to bring out the best in you. I mean, you can see yourself through this book as if you're looking through the mirror. It's just to encourage you, to motivate you daily. Short quotes, but they are very powerful to keep you going. So please, we have the vendors on screen now. Get in touch with them. Get your copies of it. If you're watching this before March, the 2 books, 50 Nuggets at 50 and The Best of You, will be available at the first week of March. But until then, you can call 0543-618182 and pre-order those 2 books. The 50 Nuggets at 50 comes in hardcover. So yes, it's a very special book as well. And then when it's out in March, you can contact any of the vendors and you get your copies to read and to enjoy. Remember, it's all about you. Today's readers are tomorrow's leaders. We all aim to be the best of ourselves. Thank you. Hello there. Hope the year has started well for you. Well, I'd like to say thank you to all of you who have contributed to my charities. That's the Girl in Need Foundation, our Danswa Reading Project, and then the Happy Faith Project. Thank you so much. But as you know, it's an ongoing project. So today I come to you once again pleading that you continue to support us. For the Girl in Need Foundation, it is 1 Ghana cedi or more. Yes, free SHS, but we take care of children from birth till they are 18 years and below. And even for the free SHS, when they are going to school, Sometimes we need to get them everything. Chop box, trunk, sponge, sometimes even underwear. So please, we need your support, and we need you to help us to put more girls in school and take them out of various abusive environments. And so if you want to donate, you can send us money on 0544-844-122. It's a mobile number, 0544-844-122. Or you can call us on that same number. And if you go to a bank or a supermarket or wherever it is, and then you actually see the box, the girl in need boxes, you can put the money in there. And then the Award and Swar reading projects. What we want to do, and we have started doing, is to make sure that children in rural communities have access to storybooks wherever they are. Because we believe that books, especially storybooks, help them to actually dream and dream big and then live out their dreams. Textbooks, yes, but then outside the classroom, there must be something that keeps them going, keeps pushing them. So that one, if you want to support us, you send us the money through Momo number 0543-618182, 0543-618182. If you want to donate books as well, storybooks, you call the same number, and wherever you are, we'll come for it, or you can say we'll direct you as to where to bring it to us. Happy Feet. We make sure children, again, in rural communities have access, have the joy of also wearing brand new shoes during occasion, during Easter, during Christmas. So again, you can donate a shoe or two. Easter is coming. And so we will plead with you that if you can't get us the shoe, you can send us money on 0543-618182. Just indicate what you want the money to be used for, and then we'll do exactly that. But if you have shoes for us, please again call us and we'll come for it, or we'll show you where to bring the shoes. Thank you very much for reaching out to help children that are not your biological, but you don't know where you'll meet them in future. When you meet people who are just kind to you for no reason, you know you don't know them from anywhere, you know that you haven't touched them directly, but maybe, just maybe, you've touched them indirectly, or somebody from your family has touched them indirectly, and you are benefiting from it. God bless you even as you give. Yes, we are celebrating 60 years of girl-child education. And if we are talking about girl-child education in Ghana, yes, Manside has played a role. And we have the evidence, we have the names and the people to prove it. No, you forget about me. We have the proper people there. It cuts across. And wherever they find themselves, they are excelling. Even if some have become cleaners, they are excelling, because that's our hallmark, excellence, because we believe in our alma mater and our motto, that's Obranye Warao Bo, life is what you make it. But again, let me say thank you to my sponsors, that's GTP, that says our style is ageless, our pattern limitless, and designs are endless. Our beauty never fades. GTP, timeless. Prepared to spend your weekend with Infants Month this weekend, so it's going to be amazing. Let me start with 95. What are you doing?
So we are putting up a washroom facility for the classroom block. Okay. It's a 10-seater facility, and we are ready to launch on the speech day. Okay. It hasn't been easy. It's been
not
tough.
The B2.
No, not at all. Okay. It's the modern WC where you press to flash. Chai. One chile.
Agbana side chile noko. Hey, Agbana 95B.
One chile noko. So it's all tiled. More than, I mean, the kind of thing you find in Kempinski. That's what we have in the school.
You know what? Okay, now, I mean, before we continue, you know, she was my school mother, and, you know, I always applaud her because she's followed me since I started the stand, but everything I'm doing, I invite her. She's there. Sometimes I don't even invite, forget, but she hears it and she's there for me. I mean, she's been amazing. You know, she's Sister Jackie.
Yes, so Jacqueline Smith, Asante, Moga 85.
Now pass the microphone to my president, Moga. Mama, you will talk, whether you like it or yes. What are we doing? 89-year group.
Well, we thought the security of the girls in Infansaman was key.
Right.
So we chose the Monumental Gate project.
Wow.
As in what we have termed the frontline security post.
Right.
Let me just call it the new, or it's going to be the latest
You know what
tourist
I mean?
attraction in the central region.
Adena 89. Oh, it got 89. Thank you. So on that day, I just what's going to happen in the speech today?
Yes, so there will be a whole lineup buffet. So we are going to have our own communion there, and then we'll have the inter-houses competition. So make sure you get in touch with your houses. And the results will be announced on the Sunday at the church, Thanksgiving church service.
Okay.
Yes, and then we will do inspection of projects. So 89's project, 95, 81, 82, and all of that will be inspected.
Okay.
And the sword cutting and all of those things would be done. And then we'll have the counseling section on the side with the students, career counseling and what have you.
That's Friday.
That's Friday, all of that on Friday.
Okay, right.
Friday, we are having a disco jam at Manor Heights. And you need to be there. You need to, I don't want to give you too much detail. And then we have this huge, lovely lunch, buffet lunch thing planned at Manor Heights again. We don't want to do it in the school like we've always done because we want to have that time for ourselves.
The little that we can do on behalf of the is to donate 60 of my books, my 3 books. That's a bit of me. A bit of me, 50 nuggets at 50, and then the best of you to my year group. You're going to add it to the gift to them, the prizes for the student as well. In your submission on the role of all students, you said something like parents are the main stakeholders when it comes to education. What have you got to say? Because sometimes parents take their children to school and that's why they sit back and leave everything. The teachers, the whatever should take over. All they know is they pay school fees, they give provision, vacation, they come home. Some parents actually, when they are vacating, they are like, oh God, they are coming home again. You know, as if the teachers don't have any. What have you got to say to parents?
I would say that parents must take direct interest in the education of their children. Our parents always used to tell us that apart from Christ, the next best thing they could give us was education. I believe that I would have still made something out of my life if I hadn't gone to school. But the opportunities that we all got because of the exposures that we were given through education is uncountable. So I think that parents should have a direct interest in the education of their children right from childhood. It's not just about the homework days. These days, my children, I don't need to ask about homework because they are grown. But even when they are in the university or beyond, we should still have an interest in what they are doing. And I think that if we leave the school or anybody else to run it, we will not have the best of results.
Yeah. Right. Awesome. Now, Madam President, your final comment.
Nothing worthwhile comes easy.
Right.
And that is to Morgans.
Right.
Nothing worthwhile. We need to fight on and make sure that our school attains the standards that we really desire to see. And for parents, as my sisters have said, it is a continuous effort to make sure that these children come out fully baked, not half baked. So the schools have to play their role. But when they come home, we still have that responsibility. We're just having a conversation and saying that our generation, as it were, have let down our children because we've given them too much space to do whatever it is that they want. We think that the schools alone should continue with it, with training them. But in the midst of the freedoms that we want them to enjoy, we need to be sure that we are giving this country women who are well nurtured to carry on the destiny of the country. Otherwise, our own future is at stake. We'll have children who cannot even cater for us when we are old. They cannot look after us when we need them most.
So this weekend, you know, it's in Fansiman Girls Secondary School. Yeah, it's Sopon. Along the road, you know, just before you get to Sopon, you see it on your left there when you're coming from Accra. If you're coming from the western part, it's on your right. Very beautiful, you know, entrance. Yes.
In fact, the pomp and pageantry is starting from the Mankesim runabout.
Why you see the symbols, Obrumankuma or the Pejan or Sun. They are all there. So, Fansiman has a history. Come and listen to our history. You see, we can do 2 sessions with this one, you know, about our history, our park, Fansiman Park. That is where the battle of Onsamampong was fought. Yeah. That is the school, Fansiman Girls. We didn't even get time to talk about the sounds that we used to hear. The Madam High Heels and the Bush Babies, but the monkeys, the Kabiri, thank you, you know, and some of the things we have survived. So we fear nothing. You know, we are fearless because we've seen it all. My time we used to call it 7 years of hard labor. Is it carrying laterite? We have. Is it weeding? We have. Is it scrubbing? So, I mean, we've done it all, so nothing that you bring away will keep us down. Some people sit aside,
Married with man's sight, that man's sight is there. Never sit aside.
Oh, we don't want to be
every school's ever yours.
We don't
sit aside
to talk about it.
Oh,
bum, 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 bum. Hey, bum, bum.